So last winter we put this tunnel protector, it's a top radiator protector I think it's called. I'll put it up on screen anyway. We actually installed this on the 2018, and just to show you kind of the protection it gives you, you can see where the actual jerry can's been rubbing, but we put bags on the back of this thing, and a couple of looks like that could have been a nasty gouge on your tunnel if you didn't have the protector in place. But you know, we don't even have it shined up right now, and the thing looks brand new. Highly recommend it. I ran them on my other sleds. I didn't have one on my new one last year and I regretted it. So we added it to this one and ran it the whole season. And you can see it still looks as good as new. And I believe they were only about 60 bucks. You get this whole tunnel protection system. Go ahead and order it and you can thank me later.
And it cleans up good too because it's plastic. Hot sauce detail.
Armor All.
Detailer.
Armor All quick detailer, yes. Anything like SC1 makes it look like new. We haven't touched it and it looks awesome. Yeah.
I like it. Anything to protect your...
Hey, it's made by BRP, so it's going to be good. This is our tunnel, what we're looking at before we put the cover on. I'm really embarrassed with how dirty this thing is, and it's all scratched up. You can see the factory stickers that they give you don't really last that long, so I think it's due time to put on this tunnel protector. 2 rivets at the back to remove the tail light, and there's a few more in the snow flap, and then you can install this heavy duty protector. I really like the style of it. It's very strong, and I don't think there's anything to worry about. It includes all the necessary hardware, black rivets that you need. Note the sizes are different. There's some long, some short. So we're going to drill out the 2 rear rivets and slide this taillight assembly back, and then it reveals 4 rivets underneath for the snow flap. Those drill out really easy, snow flap removes. And then we're looking at this cap. I'm not sure if we have to remove that or not, but let's pull all the link brackets off the tunnel now. There's a nut underneath there you need to hold with a wrench while you wrap the torque screws out. And we're just going to set this into place and just check to see if we need to remove that strip. The instructions say you have to remove the strip and in the center that the wiring runs underneath. But I think there's enough of a recess here that we don't have to worry about that. So we're just setting it in place and we're just checking this out, and it looks like it's going to be good. The actual recess for that guide is high enough, you can see here, that it still sits flat on the tunnel. I think for added protection, we'll just leave that in. Slap a gas can on here just to test the fit, that it's not being impeded, but it has lots of clearance there. So I think we have a green light, we're good to go. We're gonna put the link brackets on just loose to start, and that'll help align this plate on the tunnel. And once we get all 4 of these in there, we'll add some Loctite as needed. Some of the Torx bolts were getting a little dry, so now we'll tighten them down. We got all 4 in place, and that'll set the position of that cover. And then there's 4 new holes you're going to need to drill to rivet the cover in. We'll just quickly drill these out, and we'll add in the new supplied rivets. These are the 4 short ones that are in the box. There's some longer ones, and they're needed for the taillight assembly to put those back on. We make a mistake here and use the wrong ones, so we ended up having to go back with silver aluminum ones in the spots where the long ones need to go. It's always best to read the instructions carefully a few times before you get into a job like this. But thankfully I had a couple of silver rivets to pop into place so we can get out riding the next day. And then we'll replace them with black ones next time we're at the dealer. I actually gripped my fingernail under there. Yeah.
He came out last night drunk. He slammed the roof bracket.
That's what would happen is your buddy pulling the gas can off your brand new sled with no protection on the tunnel would just totally trash it. So yeah, it looks good. You don't have to worry about it.
Make like a
Yeah.
whistling